specific 4 problems that only best kept secrets understand. So this is going to be for you if you believe you're best kept secret. You have an amazing message, you have amazing talent, but somehow you seem to be inside prison walls. A lot of efforts, a lot of things you try to do, but your message doesn't just seem to get out in the world. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Prima, and I've been a message midwife since 2020. So that's 5 years of helping people literally birth their message. And I have personally held over 100 clients, but I have really helped over 500 people with their message, one-to-one. And from that, I've learned a lot of lessons. And this is going to be one of the lessons I share with you, which is the invisible walls that we deal with as best kept secrets. I wanted to explain to you this because 2023 had a lot of me going through these walls. I would go through one wall, then another wall, then another wall, then another wall. The whole, like I explain it, is like it's like you're in prison. The only difference is this prison has like different layers. So you're in this prison, and then you break through it, and then you feel like you've expanded. But then as you operate, another wall comes up, and then you have to break through it, and another wall comes up, and you have to break. So that was me in 2023. I had to break through a lot of walls to reach my message now, which is best kept secret, and what I do as a message midwife. So my message is that the problem that the marketplace has, or my best kept secrets, the problem they have is obscurity. They feel like no one is listening. They feel like they have something to offer, but no one is listening. The reason that they have this problem is because really they haven't mastered the message, or they haven't understood the phases of their message, and that hasn't allowed them to respect the phase of their message they are in. Okay, so that's my problem. That is my why. And the person that I really love to serve, or the person that I speak to, is the best kept secret. You're gifted, you have something amazing to offer, you're just a secret. How I do what I do is really through midwifery. Like I help you birth your message. This is the tricky bit. Your message comes in phases. It's like giving birth to a baby. There is conception, where you feel like you have this idea, it's burning in you, you gotta put it in the world. It could be your thing, it's your soul message, whatever the thing is. So you have this idea, it's like a seed, it's like conception. And then you have like embryo stage, where you feel like something is cooking, but you're confused, don't really know what is cooking. Then there's another stage, which is like, now we can tell the sex of this embryo. Now the embryo is growing, and we can tell if it's a boy or a girl. And then we have labor, where the baby needs to come out, is ready to come out, and you're feeling the tension to push the baby out. And then there's having a bouncing baby, and that is how you get in the market. You start delivering your message, and everybody wants a piece of that. And so the thing that I feel most people don't understand is, one, the invisible walls that hold us back from sharing our message, but also it is the phase of the message, and knowing that it is okay to come with your message at whatever phase it is. So don't try to turn a fetus into a bouncing baby. But that is besides the lesson for today. The lesson for today is that I want you to see the walls, the invisible walls, and I want you to imagine what wall you're in. So this is the illustration that I have for you. And it may look invisible because these walls are indeed invisible. So the first thing you realize is, if you're a conscious human, which I think you may be as you're watching this, is you're going to be trying to create your message. And then you realize, oh my God, I don't feel good enough. That is why I haven't allowed myself to step into this message. And then somehow you're going to work, do the inner work, go through the good enoughness, and then feel like, oh my God, now I can really do this. And then you'll do it for a week, and you'll hit another wall. Because really the prison walls are like this. There's one, you break through it, there's some level of expansion. Another one shows up, you break through that, you feel you've expanded, but then there is another wall which you will hit, and then you break that, and then you expand into this, and then you hit another wall, and then you expand into this, and then you hit another wall. And what really happens is, at the end all the walls, which I don't know if anyone has ever broken through all the walls, then you really begin to feel like there's enough space and enough runway for you to go with your message to market. Okay, so let's talk about the walls. This is what's the word? This is hypothetical. The first wall you hit might be, don't feel good enough, and that I haven't been showing up in the marketplace because I silently don't really think I deserve attention, or not good enough for a business, or not good enough to charge, or not good enough to ask people to pay me full pay, whatever the good enoughness is. When you break through that, you now swim and you feel like, oh my God, this stuff is working. And then you meet another wall, I'm not ready for this, or whatever I think you're not ready for. So now you begin to step into perfectionism. No, this thing is not ready. This offer is not ready. I'm not ready to do the Christmas thing. I don't feel, and what can be very dangerous is as an awakened entrepreneur, you can decide that I am not feeling in alignment, or sometimes what is happening is you have a resistance, a wall to break through, and you decide to label it alignment. It doesn't feel aligned. Sometimes it is not the alignment, sometimes it is the fear of breaking through that thing. So if you're talking to someone, they tell you what they charge, and your soul is saying, this is the step, you need to take this step, you need to buy the offer. And then you drop into, well, I need to feel into the thing. And then you start to feel into the thing, and then you feel yourself out of the purchase. This could be a wall that you're hitting. And so I want you to catch yourself when you're really like out of alignment or wanting to see if the thing is aligned, and when you're dropping into, I don't feel ready, but really it's a block. So you might have that block of, I'm not ready, thing is not ready, the offer is not ready, the thing, whatever the thing you're supposed to bring in the world is not ready. You might finally break through this thing, and I don't know how long it's going to take you, depends on who you're learning from, how they're doing what they do. It may take you a month or a year or a few years to break through that. Now you feel really like things are going, they're moving, you feel like a free bird, and then boom, you now start to hit this visibility thing. What if they judge me? What if I get crickets? What if people think I am an imposter? What if? You start to hate marketing, you start to hate sales, because you don't want to feel salesy, you don't want to blow your own trumpet, you don't want to feel like you're pushy. Visibility block. A part of you is saying, what if I become famous? And what then happens is you start creating reasons why marketing is not for you. You break through that, you now really get drunk on your message, you begin sharing your message, and boom, you've now expanded, you can really move, but now you're hitting another wall called money. Oh my God, I'm getting money and people are paying me, but I know that rich people are jacks. And so subconsciously, you start sabotaging yourself from money. I know that I deserve to charge. I feel like I'm good enough, all these things you don't have a problem with, but now you find like you have a problem with money. You get money, you buy stuff you don't need. You get money, or you even don't get the money. You sabotage yourself. You give people discounts. You tell someone your price, and before they can breathe, you discount the price. Someone who could charge you, you end up giving out everything for free. I'm going to give out all my insights for free. Okay. Catch yourself when what is happening to you is really not just service, but a money block. You're either blocking the ability to receive money, blocking the ability to keep money, blocking the ability to grow money. And how do I know? Ask the culprit herself. My life, my tears, my sweat. You break through the money, who knows if you can break through all the money problems, but you break through the money, and now you feel really expanded, and boom, you hit another one. And the most dangerous one, and I'm not saying it's even the last one, I'm just saying my book is over, so I don't have anywhere to write. But these walls keep going until one day we're in a coffin dead. But you can see that as you break through these invisible walls, you have more room to play, you have more room to spin. And the more you can spin into your mission, the better you can do it. Okay? So I just stopped drawing because my book got done. But if I had a book this big, I would still be drawing these walls. And the more walls you walk through, the more walls open up for you. And so I really wanted you to understand that a part of you being a best kept secret may be that you have walls to break through. Because really, the message is simple. The what, the how, the who, the why. What's the problem you solve? Obscurity. Why does that problem exist? Unclear message. Who is the thing for? Best kept secret. How do you do what you do? Through midwifery. I do this thing through midwifery. What is midwifery? Is we really break through these walls. Like practically we break these walls so that the baby can grow. It's more like you have a fetus in front in your stomach, you've conceived, but you need to create room for this baby to grow. You need to stop drinking alcohol, you need to stop smoking, and you need to stop being angry all the time, and you need to stop putting yourself at risk. At some point, they'll tell you, don't fly now. Don't randomly go out. Why? Because we have to create a safe space for this baby to give birth. So the same as your message. Your message needs to break through these walls to be able to go in the world and leave the impact that you desire. And you're probably going to be working through this stuff for a very long time, because I still work through stuff. But the knowing of why you might be a secret, the knowing of why you might not like marketing, the knowing of why you might feel like you don't like selling, the knowing, like today I had a client who the problem was like she wanted to know everything before moving. She wanted to map out everything before moving. So she wanted to kind of see everything, her products in 2025, her milestones, her money numbers. And I was like, okay, we had to break through that. And now she doesn't care. She doesn't know what 10 products she's going to be offering, and she doesn't care. And she may get to them one by one, but for now, she's on a path of one step at a time. And I'm going to just build it slowly as it comes to life. And while I might have a guide, I might have something to work with, I am not obsessed with knowing where everyone is going to come from for the next 10 years. That angst moved from a 10, where she was feeling like a failure and sick, to a 2, where she's like, I don't know, bothers me, but no, don't care. I still feel some not good enoughness, but so what? That's what can happen. We may not break down the walls, but we can weaken the walls. Because in every small prison you're in, there are 4 big walls. And until we break them down, we're not going to go to the next level, and the next level, and the next level, and the next level. So I hope this has helped you. If you're stuck with your message, if you feel like you're inside these prison walls, if you feel like you need help navigating these prison walls, then I'd like to invite you to join us on school. There's a community called Best Kept Secret. We do everything in there to really just help you give back to your message, own it, and get paid. I hope this helped you, and I'll put the link in the comment section below. What would be super cool is if you knew somebody that is a best kept secret and you could invite them to the community as well. That would be really, really, really cool. Okay? Sending you all my love. Appreciate